$120. My God, if business don't pick up, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, you'll do better next week, dear.
Oh, I'll knock them dead next week. I'll go to hospital. I'm very well liked in hospital. You see, the trouble is, Linda, people don't seem to take to me.
Don't be foolish.
I know when I walk in, they seem to laugh at me.
Why? Why would they laugh at you? Don't talk that way, Lily.
I don't know the reason for it. They just pass me by. I'm not noticed.
But you're doing wonderful, dear. You're making $70 to $100 a week.
Yeah, but I gotta be at it 10, 12 hours a day. Other men, I don't know. They do it easier. I don't know why. I can't help myself. I talk too much. A man ought to come in with a few words. That's one thing about Charlie. He's a man of a few words and they respect him.
You don't talk too much. You're just lying.
Well, I figure what the hell, life's short, a couple of jokes. I joke too much.
Right.
I'm fat. I'm very foolish to look at, Linda. I didn't tell you this, but Christmas time last year, I happened to be calling on F.H. Stewart's and a salesman I know. And as I was walking in to see the buyer, I overheard him say something about Lois. And I cracked him one. I cracked him right across the face. I won't have that. I simply will not have that. But they do laugh at me. I know that. I gotta overcome it. I know I gotta overcome it. I'm not dressing to advantage, maybe.
Willie, you're the handsomest man in the world.
I know, Linda.
To me, you are the handsomest. And Willie, you men are idolized by the children the way you are.
Oh, Linda. You're the best there is. You know that? You're a pal. On the road, sometimes I just want to grab you and kiss the life out of you. Because I get so lonely, especially when business is bad and there's nobody to talk to. I get the feeling that I won't make a living for you or a business for the boys. There's so much that I want to make for
Me? You didn't make me, Willie. I believed.
You picked me, huh?
I did. I've been sitting at that desk watching all the salesmen go by, day in and day out. But you've got such a sense of humor, and I think you're a wonderful man.
Sure. Why do you have to go?
It's 2 o'clock.
No, come in.
My sisters will be scandalized. When will you be back?
Oh, 2 weeks about. Will you come up again?
Sure thing. You do make me laugh, Willie. It's good for me.
Right, well, I'll see you next time I'm in Boston.
Oh, but you right through the buyers.
Right, well, bottoms up.
Oh, Willie, you just kill me. And thanks for my stockings. I do love lots of stockings. Well, good night.
Good night, and keep your paws open.
Oh, Willie.
You are, Willie, the handsomest. You have no reason to feel that way.
Oh, Linda, I'll make it all up to you. I promise you, I'll do it.
There's nothing to make up, dear. You're doing fine. Better than ever.
What's that?
Just knitting my stockings. They're so expensive.
I won't have you knitting stockings in this house. Now, throw them out.
Where is he? If he doesn't study...
You'll give him the answer.
I do, but I can't on a Regents. That's the state exam. They're liable to arrest me.
Oh, where is he? I'll whip him.
And he better get back that football, Willie. It's not nice.
Biff, where is he? Why is he taking everything?
And he's too rough with the girls, Billy. All the mothers are afraid of him.
I'll whip him.
He's driving the car without a license.
Shut up!
All the mothers...
Shut up!
Mr. Birnbaum says he's stuck up.
Get out of here!
If he doesn't buckle down, he'll flunk math.
Willie, he's right. You've got it.
There's nothing the matter with him! Do you want him to be a little warm like Bernard? He's got spirit, personality. Loaded with it, loaded! What is he stealing? He's giving it back, isn't he? Why is he stealing? What did I tell him? I never in my life told him anything but...
Let's go, Dad.
Fine. Why don't you have to go wax the floors herself? Every time she waxes the floors, she keels over it. She knows that.
What brought you back tonight?
I had an awful scare. Nearly hit a kid in Yonkers. My God. Why did I go with my brother Ben to Alaska that time? Ben. That man was a genius. That man was success incarnate. What a mistake. He begged me to go.
Well, there's no
You guys. There was a man, started with the clothes on his back, ended with diamond mines.
Boy, someday I'd like to know how he did it.
What's the mystery? The man knew what he wanted and he went out and got it. He walked into a jungle, and he came out at the age of 21 and he was rich. The world's an oyster, but you don't crack it open on a mattress.
Pop, I told you. I'm gonna retire. For life.
You'll retire me for life? On your $70 damn a week? And your women, and your car, and your apartment. And you'll retire me for life? For Christ's sake, I couldn't get past Yonkers a day. Where are you guys? The woods are burning. I can't drive a car.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, Charlie.
What's the matter?
Well, I heard some noise and I thought something was wrong. Can we do something about the walls in this place? You sneeze in here, and then my house has to blow off.
Let's go, Dad. Let's go to bed.
You go ahead. I'm not tired of the moment.
Take it easy.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I couldn't sleep good. Kind of heartburn.
Well, you don't know how to.
I eat with my mouth.
No, you're ignorant. You gotta know about vitamins, things like that.
Come on, let's shoot. Tire out a little.
All right. You got cards?
Yeah, I got 'em. What is it with those vitamins anyway?
They build up your bones. Chemistry.
Yeah, but there's no bones in a heartburn.
What are you talking about? Do you know the first thing about it?
Don't get insulted.
Don't talk about something you don't know anything about.
So what brought you back tonight?
Little trouble with the car.
No. I'd like to take a trip to California.
Don't say.
You want a job?
I got a job. I told you that. What's the matter with you?
Don't get insulted.
Don't insult me.
I just don't see no sense in it, Willie. You don't have to go on this way.
I got a job. What the hell do you keep coming in here for?
Here you go.
Charlie. I don't understand. He's going back to Texas. Well, what the hell is that?
Let him go.
I got nothing to give him, Charlie. I'm clean. I'm clean.
He won't starve. None of them starve. Forget about it.
What have I got to remember?
You take it too hard. To hell with it. When the deposit bottle is broken, you don't get your nickel back.
That's easy enough for you to say.
That ain't easy for me to say.
You see the ceiling I put on in the living room?
Yeah, it's a piece of work. To put up a ceiling is a mystery to me. How'd you do it?
What's the difference?
Well, talk about it.
You gonna put up a ceiling?
How could I put up a ceiling?
Then what the hell are you bothering me for?
So for the guy.
A man who cannot handle fools is not a man. You're disgusting.
Don't call me disgusting, Willie.
I'm getting awful tired, Ben.
Good, good. Keep playing. You'll sleep better. Did you just call me Ben?
That's funny there. For a second, you reminded me of my brother Ben.
I only have a few minutes.
You never heard from him again, eh? Since that time?
No, didn't Linda tell you? A couple of weeks ago, we got a letter from his wife back in Africa. He died.
Not so.
So this is Brooklyn, eh?
Maybe you're in for some of his money, huh?
Nah, he had 7 sons. There was just one opportunity I had with that man.
I must make a trade, William. There are several properties I'm looking at in Alaska.
Sure. If only I would have gone with him to Alaska that time, everything would have been totally different.
Go on. You're froze to death.
What are you talking about?
Opportunity is tremendous in Alaska, William. Surprised you're not up there.
Sure, tremendous.
Huh?
There was the only man I ever met who knew the answers.
Who?
How are you all?
Fine.
It's pretty sharp tonight.
Is mother living with you?
No, she died a long time ago.
Who?
Let's That's too bad. Fine specimen of a lady mother.
Huh?
I was hoping to see the old girl.
Who died?
Heard anything from father, have you?
What do you mean who died?
What are you talking about?
William, it's 8:30.
Hey, that's my bill.
I put the ace.
If you don't know how to play the game, I'm not gonna throw my money away.
It was my ace, for God's sake.
I'm through.
When did mother die?
Long ago. Since the beginning, you never knew how to play cards.
All right. Next time, I'll bring a deck with 5 aces.
I don't play that kind of game.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah!
Ignorance. Oh, Ben. Where have you been? I've been waiting on you for so long. What's the answer? How did you do it?
Oh, there's a story in that.
Is this Finn?
How do you do, my dear?
Where have you been all these years? Willie's always-
Where's Dad? Didn't you go look for him? How'd you get started?
I don't know how much you remember.
Well, when you left, I was just a baby, of course, only 3 or 4 years old.
3 years and 11 months.
What a memory, Ben.
I have many enterprises, William, but I've never kept books.
I remember I was sitting underneath the wagon in, was it Nebraska?
It was South Dakota, and I gave you a bunch of wildflowers.
Sure, the flowers, that's right. I remember you walking away down some open road.
I was going to find father in Alaska.
Oh, where is he?
Well, at that age, I had a very faulty view of geography, William. After a few days, I realized I was heading due south. Instead of Alaska, wound up in Africa.
Africa.
Gold Coast.
Principally, diamond mines.
Diamond mines.
Yes, my dear, but I have only a few minutes.
Oh, no, Ben, boys. Listen to this. This is your Uncle Ben, a great man. Tell my boys, Ben.
Boys, when I was 17, I walked into the jungle. When I was 21, I walked out. And by God, was I rich.
See what I'm talking about, the greatest things can happen.
I have an appointment in Ketchikan Tuesday.
Oh, no, Ben, please, tell about Dad. I want my boys to hear. I want them to know what kind of stock they spring from. Oh, all I remember is a man with a big beard. And I was in Mama's lap, sitting around the fire. And, some kind of high music.
Yes, his flute. He played the flute.
Sure, the flute, that's right.
Yes, father was a very great and wild-hearted man. He'd start in Boston and throw the whole team into the wagon. We'd go across to Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, and all the western states. And he'd stop into the towns and sell the flutes he'd made along the way. Great inventor, father. With one gadget, he'd make more in a week than a man like you can make in a lifetime.
Oh, that's just the way I'm bringing them up, Ben. Rugged, well-liked all around.
Oh, yeah? Hit that, boy. Hard as you can.
Oh, no, sir.
Aw, come on, get to me.
Go ahead, Ben, show it. Okay.
And why is he fighting me?
Good boy, good boy.
How's that, Ben? Hey, give him the left, Ben.
Why is he fighting me?
Good boy.
Gee.
Never fight fair with a stranger, boy. You'll never get out of the jungle that way. It was an honor and a pleasure to meet you, Linda.
Have a nice trip.
And good luck with your... What do you do?
Selling.
Yes, well...
Look, Ben, I don't want you to think it's Brooklyn, I know, but we hunt too.
Really now?
Sure, there's snakes and rabbits and why that's why I moved out here. Why Biff can fell any one of those trees in no time at all. Watch this. Now, boys, go over to where they're building a new apartment house and get some sand. We're gonna rebuild the entire front stoop right now. Watch this, Biff.
Yes, sir. On the double. I'm losing weight, Pop. You know this?
Listen, if they keep stealing from that warehouse, the watchman will put the cops right on it.
Oh, you should have seen the lumber they brought home last week. At least a dozen 6x10s with all kinds of money.
Listen, if that watchman...
I gave him hell, you understand? But I got a couple of fearless characters there.
Willie, the jails are full of fearless characters.
And the stock exchange, friend.
Wear the rest of your pants.
My wife thought,
Now all you need is a golf club, and you can go upstairs and go to sleep. Great athlete. Between him and San Bernard, they can't hammer a nail.
so how'd you do in Portland this trip?
I decapitated him. Ben, I can't handle the ball.
We would have done better if some of the stores would have been close range.
I had the greatest week in my history.
The watchman's chasing Biff.
Shut up, he's not taking anything.
Where is he? Ben!
What's the matter with you?
You're doing just great, huh?
It's context, Charlie. I got important context.
Glad to hear. Come in sometime. We'll shoot. I'll take some of your Portland money.
Business is bad, but not for me, of course.
I'll stop by back on my way to Africa.
No, Ben, you're just what I need. Can't you stay a few days? You see, I've got a fine position here, but well, Dad left when I was such a baby, and I never really got the chance to talk to him. And I still feel kind of temporary about myself.
I'll be late for the train.
No, my boys, can't we talk? They go into the jobs to help them and see, but
William, you're being first rate with your boys. Outstanding, manly chaps.
that is good to hear, Ben. Because sometimes I'm afraid that I'm not teaching them the right kind of... How should I teach them, Ben?
William, when I was 17, I walked into the job. When I was 21, I walked out. And by God, was I rich.
Was rich. That's just the spirit I want to imbue them. To walk into a jungle. I was right. I was right. That was right.
Willie,
I was right.
did you have some cheese? It's very late. Come to bed, eh?
God, I gotta break your neck to see a star in this job.
Coming in.
Whatever happened to that diamond watch fob? Remember when Ben came back from Africa that time? And didn't he give me a watch fob with a diamond in it?
You pawned it 12, 13 years ago? It's a paper biz for your correspondence course.
That was a beautiful thing. I think I'll take a look.
But you're in your slippers, Willie.
I was right. I was. What a man. Now, there was a man worth talking to.
But you're in your slippers, Willie.
I was right.
What is he doing out there? God almighty, Mom. How long has he been doing this?
Don't appear to be.
What the hell is the matter with him?
It'll pass by morning.
Should we do anything?
There's a lot of things you should do, but there's nothing, so go to sleep.
But Mom, I've never heard him so loud before.
Come around more often. You'll hear him.
Why'd you never write me about this, Mom?
How can I write to you? For almost 3 months you had no address.
I was on the move. But, you know, I thought of you. I thought of you all the time, pal.
I know, dear. I know. But he likes to have a letter. Just to know there's still a possibility for better things.
He's not like this all the time, is he?
It's when you come home, you're worse.
When I can home.
When you write, he's all smiles and talks about the future, and he's just wonderful. Then, the closer you seem to come, the more shaky he gets. And then, by the time you get here, he's arguing. And I think he can't just find himself to open up to you. Why do you fight all the time?
Look, Mom, we don't fight all the time.
But you know sort of come in the door and you're arguing.
All right. I mean to change. I'm trying. You understand that, don't you, Mom?
Are you home to stay now, Biff?
I don't know. I want to see what's doing. Look around.
You can't look around all your life, Danny.
Mom, I just can't take hold. I can't take hold of some kind of life.
Biff, a man is not a bird to come and go with the springtime.
Your hair. Your hair got so gray.
It's been gray ever since you're in high school. I just stopped dyeing it, that's all.
Well, dye it again, will ya? I can't have my pal looking old.
You're such a boy. You think you can go away for a year? You have to get into your mind now. That one day you're going to knock on that door, and strange people are going to be here.
But Mom, you're not even 60.
But what about your father?
Yeah, I mean him too.
Is he a kind, Bob?
Biff, if you don't have any feelings for him, then you can't have any feelings for me.
Sure I can, Mom.
No. I love him. And he's the dearest man in the world to me. And I won't have anyone making me feel unwanted and low and blue. You have to make up your mind now, Biff. There's no leeway anymore. Either he's your father, and you show him that respect, you're not to come here anymore. I know he's not the easiest person to get along with. No one knows that better than me.
Hey, Biffo! What the hell's he doing?
Don't go here.
Will you stop making excuses for him? He never had an ounce of respect for you. Always walking forward.
But he's always had respect for
Oh,
you.
shut up. What do you know about it?
Just don't call him crazy.
The man's got no character. Charlie wouldn't do this. Spewing that vomit from his mind.
Charlie's never had to cope with what he has to.
People are worse off than Willie Loman. Believe me, I've seen it.
Then make Charlie your father, Viv. You can't do that, can you? I don't say Willie Loman's a great man. He never made a lot of money. His name was never in the paper. He's not the finest character that ever lived, but as a human being. And a terrible thing has happened to him. Attention. Attention must be paid. I will not allow him to fall into his grave like an old dog. Attention must finally be paid to such a person. You call him crazy.
Mom, I didn't mean...
No. A lot of people think he's lost his balance. But it doesn't take a smart man to know what his trouble is. Man is exhausted.
Sure, Mom.
A small man can be just as exhausted as a great man. He works for a company, 36 years this March. He opens up unknown territories to their trademark. And then in his old age, they take his salary away.
Mom, I didn't know this.
You never asked, my dear. Now that you got your spending money somewhere else, you don't trouble your mind with him.
But I just sent you money last...
Christmas time, $50. Fix the hot water. Cost $97.50. For 5 weeks, he's been on straight commission, like a beginner, an unknown.
Those ungrateful bastards.
Are they any worse than his sons? When he brought him business when he was young, they were happy to see him. But now, his old friends, the old buyers that loved him so, that had some order to hand him in a pinch, they're all dead, retired. He used to make 6, 7 calls a day to Boston. But now, he takes his valises out of the car and puts it back in and takes it out again, and he's exhausted. Instead of walking, he talks now. He drives 700 miles, and when he gets there, no one knows him anymore. No one welcomes him. And what goes the remaining time? Driving 700 miles without earning a cent. Why shouldn't he talk to himself? Why? And when he has to go to Charlie and borrow $50 a week and pretend to me it's pay?
God!
How long can that go on? How long? You see what I'm sitting here waiting for? And you tell me he has no character? The man who never worked a day in his life but for your benefit? When does he get the medal for that? Is this his reward? To turn around at the age of 63 and find his sons, who he loved better than his life, one a philandering bum?
Mom!
That's all you are, my baby. And you? What happened to the love you had for him? You were such pals. I used to talk on the phone every night. How lonely he was if he come home to you.
All right. I'll stay here in my room. I'll get a job. I'll just keep away from him, that's all.
No, Biff. You can't stay here and fight all the time.
He threw me out of this house. Remember that.
Why did you do that? I never knew why.
Because I know he's a fake, and he doesn't like anyone around who knows.
A fake? In what way?
Never mind. Just don't lay it all to me. It's between me and him. He'll be all right. I'll chip in from now on. He'll settle for half my paycheck. I'm going to sleep.
You won't be all right, Biff.
I hate this city, and I'll stay here. What more do you want?
He's dying, Biff.
What do you mean he's dying?
He's been trying to kill himself.
How?
Remember when I wrote you back in February and he smashed up the car again?
Well,
Well, the insurance inspector came. They said they had evidence that all these accidents in the past year weren't accidents.
How can they tell that? That's a lie.
It seems there's a woman. This woman...
what woman?
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
What did you say?
Nothing. I just said, what woman?
What about her, Mom?
She said she was walking down the street, saw his car. She says he wasn't going fast at all, didn't skid. Then he came to that little bridge, and then deliberately smashed his car into the railing. And it was only the shallowness of the water that saved him.
No, he probably just fell asleep again.
I don't think he fell asleep.
Why not?
Last month. Oh, boys, it's so hard for me to say a thing like this, because he's just a big, stupid man to you. But I swear there's more good in him than any other people. I was looking for a fuse. The lights blew out, so I went down to the cellar. And behind the fuse box, it happened to fall out. A length of a rubber pipe. Just short.
No kidding.
there's a new attachment on the end of it. I knew right away. And sure enough, on the bottom of the water heater, there's a new little nipple on the gas pipe.
That jerk!
Did you have it taken off?
I'm ashamed to. How could I mention it to him? Every day I go down and take that little burr pipe away, but when he comes home I put it right back where it was. How can I insult him? I tell you boys, I live day to day. I know every thought in his mind. I know it sounds so old-fashioned and silly, but he put his life in you, and you turned your backs on him. Viv, I swear to God, his life is in your hands.
How do you like that damn fool?
All right. All right. It's all settled now. I've been remiss. I know that. And I'll stay here, and I'll get a job. And I swear to you, I'll apply myself. It's just, Mom, I don't fit in the business world. Not that I won't try. I'll try. And I'll make good.
You're sure you will. You see, Biff, the problem with you in business is you never tried to please people.
Yeah, I know.
Like when you worked for the Harrisons. Bob Harrison said you were top. Then you go do some damn cool thing like whistling whole songs in an elevator. Like a comedian.
So what? I like to whistle sometimes.
You don't raise a guy to a responsible job who whistles in an elevator.
Don't argue about it anymore.
Like when you went to take a swim in the middle of the day instead of taking a line around.
Well, don't you take off? You run off sometimes, don't you? On a nice summer day.
Yeah, but I cover myself.
Boys!
Anytime I take a fade, the boss will call any number, and they'll swear to him that I was just there. You know, there's something I hate to say, Biff, but I'm going to say it. Some people in the business world think you're crazy.
You know what? Screw the business world.
All right, fine, screw it, but cover yourself.
Cash!
I don't care what you think. They've laughed at Dad for years. And you know why? Because we don't fit in this nut house of the city. We should be mixing cement on some open plain. Or carpenters. A carpenter's allowed to whistle.
Even your grandfather was better than a carpenter. You never grew up. Bernard does not whistle on the elevator, I assure you.
Yeah, but you do, Pop.
I never in my life have whistled on the elevator. And who in the business world thinks I'm crazy?
I didn't mean anything like that, okay?
You know, go back to the West. Be a carpenter, be a cowboy, enjoy yourself.
Willie,
I heard what he said.
Pop, calm down.
They laugh at me, huh? Go to Filene's, go to the Hub, go to Slattery's Boston. Call out the name Willie Loman, see what happens. Big shot.
All right, Dad.
Big.
All right.
Why do you always insult me?
I didn't say a word. Did I say a word?
you didn't say anything.
All right, good night. Good night.
Willie, you just
You know,
said it.
if you get tired hanging around tomorrow, why don't you paint this ceiling I put on in the living room?
I'm leaving early tomorrow, Pop.
He's going to go see Bill Oliver.
Oliver? For what?
Well, he's always said he'd stake me, and I'd like to go into business. Figured I'd take him up on it.
Isn't that wonderful?
Don't interrupt. Oh, what's wonderful about it? There's 50 men in the city of New York who'd stake it. Sporting Goods?
Yeah, I guess so. I know something.
He knows something about it. You know Sporting Goods better than Spalding, for God's sake. How much did he give you?
I don't know. No, I haven't even seen him
And
yet.
what are you talking about?
Dad, all I said was I was going to go see him. That's all.
Ah, you got your chickens again.
Jesus, Dad.
Don't curse in this house.
When did you get
Wait
sick?
a-
Don't use that language to me. I won't have it.
Wait a minute! I got an idea. I got a feasible idea. Come here, Biff. Let's talk some sense now. Now, when I was down in Florida last time, I thought of an idea. A great idea. To sell sporting goods. You see, Biff, because me and you got a line. The Loman line. And we trained a couple weeks and put on a few exhibitions, you see?
That's an idea.
Wait a minute. We get 2 basketball teams, 2 water polo teams. We face each other. It's $1 million worth of publicity. 2 brothers, see? The Loman brothers. We'll have displays in the Royal Palms and all the hotels, banners in the ring, and the basketball court. Loman brothers. Maybe we could sell sporting goods.
That is a $1 million idea.
Marvelous.
And I'm in great shape as far as that's concerned.
And that's the beauty of it, Biff. Because it won't be like some business. It'd just be like we're playing ball again.
Yeah, that's
$1 million.
And it just wouldn't be like a business, Biff. It'd be like a family again. And you wouldn't get fed up with it either. Because it'd be the old honor and comradeship. And say you wanted to go take a swim in the middle of the day. You could without some smart cookie getting up ahead of you.
Lick the world. You 2 guys together can absolutely lick the civilized.
I'll talk to Oliver tomorrow. If I can work that out.
think everything.
Hey, stop interrupting.